stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm, you'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when the day isn't new, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play. You kept rolling snake eyes.
like me? Tell me you're feeling me. Come over, why don't you sit over here? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. I know you want this. No, you don't need to be scared. Come over, why don't you play with my hair? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. Well, you like me? Tell me you're feeling me. Why don't you come over here? I won't wait around, not waiting for you. Don't play around, I'm nobody's fool. Tell me you like me. Tell me you're feeling me. Come over, no, you don't need to be afraid. You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure.
I wish you guys a wonderful good morning. Happy 925 day. Finally. And who else is Alliance now? I wish you guys a wonderful good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at this social contract. What is happening on Twitch? What is happening? Anything new? Did we get a verdict today? No, yeah, no. No, probably not. Train with Gamba? What else? Hey. The world is still spinning, as it seems. I want my alarm to end. What a very good morning. Stop! I should have stopped already. I don't want to stand up right now. Oh, thank you. Why? Why does it continue? I don't understand. Hello. Is it really ringing for 2 minutes straight? I really don't want to stand up. Why was it? Since when is an alarm ringing for like 20 minutes in a row? Never it rings like until I turn it off. Stop, please. Oh man. Social contract. Please. How? What is this? Why is it ringing so many times? Dude! Why does it ring like all 3 minutes? What is this? What is this? I gave the Scruffy shop yesterday a new slick look. Yeah, again a new slick look. I know. Loading times are still kind of messy. That's still like concern. It's still a concern. Like it should not take 5 seconds. Gave it a new slick look. There you go. That's what I did yesterday. It should not take that long. That's not good. What is this? Wait, what is this? What is this?
That he was done drinking, he was over it, he was done, cleaned himself up, he'd done it before and he'd do it again. And then he would go back to this like wonderful, like almost like just unreal, like but real, you know, but unbelievably nice, sensitive, kind, warm, generous, interesting, funny man that I loved. And he would make me feel so loved, like I would feel so distant from that thing that was so scary.
Can't disagree. What can I say? Yeah, what can I say? What can I say? Posty Maloney on Hot Ones. Nice. It's nice.
Hello. Hello. Try again. Hello. Let me hear you. Hello. Hello. She's looking at. Come on, say hello. That's pretty good. Try again. Now you have to say it louder.
Yeah, it's gotta be louder.
Okay, ready? That's good. Say hello. Let me hear you. Hello. Just for trying. Okay, ready? Say hello.
Good.
That was a good girl. Say hello.
Hello. You say it a little louder.
Yeah, a little.
No. Hello. Good.
Girl, that was a good one.
Okay.
Usually people train their dogs to not speak. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. What is happening? Hello. Is there something happening today?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, yo, see ya.
Amateur evidence of Johnny Depp's destruction. Oh, how dare he?
Yeah, you got on there.
Oh no, look what he did. The fuck? Again, there's nothing happening. Hello. Got Aspen turned into a fool. Oh nice, my dog stepped on a bee. Green screen effect.
You know, that just got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet.
Yeah,
My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet.
that facial impression, what the fuck? I haven't even seen that.
It just went away. You know, that just got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet.
I wish I was a lawyer sometimes. I would just sometimes tell people who asked. Ask a question, then still ask who asked. Oh, he's smashing his mouse. Oh, that video is fake. I understand because you hear the NFL sound in the background while he's talking. Oh, I thought this was real for a second. Huh? Wow, it says 8.3 million views and I lost 8.3 million brain cells. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, that's what I mean. The internet will never forget, guys.
My dog stepped on a bee. 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 My dog stepped on a bee.
Oh my god, no.
My dog stepped on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection relevance.
My dog stepped on a bee, stepped on a bee, stepped on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee, stepped on a bee.
Oh my god, I'm done. So I'm done with videos. I'm sorry. Do we have a daily dose of internet that we can hop into some World of Warcraft? She's so fucked. Yeah, no, my brain is fucked as well. Don't get me wrong. Like, my brain is done at this point. Like, I'm gonna sue her for brain cancer. Jesus.
This fish is dumb, and this fish is smart, and this big fish is delicious, but my safety's on and it gets away. Fucking safety! Although that dumb fish is delicious, it's not nearly as tasty as that smart fish. Maybe smart's not the right word. They're wary. Every time I see them, they're always out of range, which just makes me want to catch them even more. I've only caught a few in the past, and if I'm being honest, it's the challenge to get one that makes it so tasty. If you want to catch one, you need to hide behind a rock or coral on the ocean floor, like I'm doing here. And if you're lucky, it might come close enough for a shot, like here. Except my fucking safety's on again, and the fish gets away again. But this time, my safety's off. And you can
Yeah, I
see
thought
hiding
the same,
behind some
right?
rocks here, and you can see the fish here. Bullseye. These fish are very sustainable to hunt, and because they're so hard to catch, I never let one piece of them go to waste. Oh, and did I mention they're delicious?
Yeah, I thought so the same. Had no idea that killing animals looks so cool. Nice. Good one, chat. Good one, good one. We're on the same page now. Okay, we watched this yesterday. 135 million New York City apartment. How much marmor do you think and gold shit stains they have on the wall? That doesn't look that like. That countertop is like, yeah, it's only that thick. It's not that thick. Hey, affordable. Probably only like 1 million per countertop, but hey.
Now, the first thing I want to talk about in this space are these floors. What I'm standing on right now are these old paving stones brought from Kyoto, Japan, and I love the installation here with these big grout lines and the gravel in between, and it leads us to this walkway with a 400-year-old cedar platform that takes us to that unique room that we're going to see in a bit. Right on top, you have
the only reason why this apartment is so expensive is they use fucking dirty stone from Japan. Interesting. And a 400 years old wood plate with a fucking gap in between where you're literally gonna die because you smash your head. If you're drunk, you fall into that hole. You step into that hole, you trip, and you smash your head on that fucking Japanese stone. Congratulations. You have a 135 million death trap.
giving this space a life and kind of grounding energy continues, and you can see it as it force the frame and make sure it stays rigid. They actually have acrylic back panels. Overall, this unit. Now this room has
What is this?
this elevated section here with tatami mats. Right in the center, we have an electric boiler. Since it's a tea room,
Oh.
and on the right-hand side, we have this art niche with clay walls. But more importantly, you have this beautiful 10 by 10 opening facing the west views. And I don't know if you can see other parts of the culture. Pocket door here.
Another stone.
Amazing views. And I want to mention something. Some of you may knew from the entry. This is the hallway.
Another
And I
stones.
want to take everybody with a beautiful table because it sucks the
Lots they have covering the drain.
That is a cool bathroom, to be honest. That is a cool bathroom. That actually looks cool. Don't get me wrong. So everything in this apartment is
look. We have LED
the Japanese style. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
we've ever toured on this channel. They right to this detail. They have the outlets nicely tucked into the wood paneling.
Nicely tucked. If I would stare at that every single day, I would cry. Centering. Yo, PSA 1. Graded centering 1. Come on, like, I'm not... For 135 million, this is like some things that just itches my brain. That itches my brain, holy shit. More rocks to kill you. Another... Don't get me wrong, this looks really cool. This looks really cool. It's really simplistic. I like it. I really like it. I really like it. But I like this even more than the Paris one. It's crazy how this is just an apartment for 145 million. Doesn't even have gold and marble everywhere, but it's still like almost 50% more expensive than the other shit out of Paris. Sorry, Americans, I would not come to your country if you... No, it's just way too expensive. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Num, 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 num. Guys, we have finally some discounts on faction change and server transfers. Congratulations. You wanted, you got it. Various have got Lidonius, White and Dirty, Harkley, Yummy Yost, Tyron is here, Heathwind, EVG. Guess you guys a wonderful good morning. I don't think there's a verdict today. I don't think there's a verdict. My dog stepped on a bee and yeah. My dog stepped on a dick. So, what changes today? Nothing, right? What? What? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Some Mythic Plus dungeons harder in patch 925. New enemies now scale with key level, huh? Halls of Atonement, the third boss, has ghastly parishioners ads which pulse AoE damage to the group via pulse from beyond. You can see from the two logs from 9.2 that on 1625 the pulsing AoE has the same base of 1400. They don't scale with keystone level. Now they scale with keystone level, making them deal much more damage than before. Ooh. Which boss? Who was that? Sorry, who was that? It's a scale of keys and make them take a lot longer to die and deal a significant amount of damage if cast goes off. Who? The last boss. Oh, the last boss. $12k base damage per cast? Yeah, Plaguefall don't care, but because I'm not going there. Patch 9.2 erupting ooze from it's like the Ictus encounter now scale with keys on and make them much more dangerous to step on. On a 15 key it now does 26k damage. Streets of Wonder, the containment cell, now scales with their health with keys on them, making it take longer to break players out. You break a containment cell on the first boss when someone gets stunned. It has more life now. And on a 19 it explodes every time the containment cell dies for 40,000 damage. Guys, those are guaranteed. This is a guaranteed wipe. This is a guaranteed wipe. I don't know how much health you have, but that is a lot of damage. 40,000? Like what HP do we have? 60k? Is it DPS? Let's say we have 60k. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh wow. Good job, Blizzard. Good job. Good job, Blizzard, for breaking the game. Huh? How did they manage to do that? The WoW rocket is now in the rainbow colors because Happy Pride Month, guys. Happy Pride Month. New secret in 925, nice. What is that? We reported earlier that damage over time and healing over time effects were bugged and no longer having the pandemic effect. What? I don't know what that is. Because when a refresh or hot effect hasn't expired yet, as the remaining duration of the 30% of the original will be added. Oh. Oh wow, they broke the whole game. The Veil Strider. The Veil Strider title now for competing Shadowlands shitty. Pandemic dots and HOTS bugged after 925. Faction transfer and other selected Warcraft services up to 30%. New story cinematic between Anduin and Sylvanas. When can we see that? That's it. Okay. Okay. So the whole game is broken. Interesting to see. The whole game is broken now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Social contract. Hail traveler and welcome to the world of Warcraft. One Nazareth, do your best to connect with other players and make friends. Okay, no, sorry, thanks. Was a nice stream, guys. Bye. Oh, I don't want to make friends. I already have a lot of friends in my chat. Play as a team with your fellow players. Assist other players that you encounter in the world. Help answer questions. Hate speech is not tolerated. Harassment, threats, spamming, advertising, other disruptive behavior. If you harm your fellow adventurers. Any of the above behavior are subject to punishment up to the including suspension of your account. It's a big world out there. Okay, I accept. The first thing I want to do when I log in is seeing who left my guild. Who of our raiders of my guild did go Alliance? Let's see. Did anyone choose to go Alliance? I'm completely honest, I don't think it was necessary for Blizzard to go ahead and make faction change on sale right now. I don't think so. I don't think there are more people now eager to... I don't know, they probably know, but... I would say, like, they don't. I think the people that want to go Alliance right now, they just go Alliance. That's my take. They just go Alliance. Unless you're mighty, I wish you a wonderful good evening. New crest chain? I had no idea. Let's see. Nope, no one went Alliance. Woo. Okay. Yeah, people would faction change today even without discount. Yep. That's what I mean. They would just make more money if they wouldn't bring it onto like sale. But I mean, what is the cost for them to do that? Like, what do you guys think does it cost Blizzard to faction change something? Right now, I don't think anything, right? It's just an automated system. There's not a game master like manually doing this. But I know that's not how businesses work, I understand. What do I do? Loot spec... Guardian. So, and my raid chest is only heroic, by the way, and that's the raid chest. There you go. We have the jailer weapon. Nice transmog. Nice transmog, nice transmog, nice transmog. Quantum device. Crit mastery pants now. Boom. I have this. And boom. Nice. I got a socket. I wanted that. But nice transmog. But anyway, I can finally take a socket. Why is it only heroic? Because my guild is not re-clearing mythic anymore. We are now working on clearing. Boom. Socket, I take that. And I can immediately use that. Boom. Nice. Wonderful. Depends on Mr. Hulk, it's true. There you go, I wanted the socket, I got a socket. That's actually really good. Finally a great vault, that's good. God, I'm so weird, I know. Finally a great vault, that's good. Let's see, let's mouse over some people. Blood Elf Monk, Blood Elf, Zandalari Troll, Gnome Warlock, Blood Elf, Orc, Night Elf, Blood Elf, Alliance Pandaren, Tauren, Troll, Orc, Blood Elf, Blood Elf, Blood Elf, Blood Elf, Undead. What's that? Troll, Human, Blood Elf, Orc, Blood Elf, Undead. Channel point prediction. Let's start. I wish I could take a socket. I don't know if you guys are memeing or not. But I'm really happy about the socket. I'm really happy about the socket. I mean, you guys are assuring me that you're not memeing, but I am like, how to believe? How do I have a 21 key? How is it happening? Why do I have a 21 key? Spires does not seem bugged. So we can definitely start with a Spires key. I mean, Wild Dirty is offering me a Halls key as a breakfast key. We're trying to avoid Halls for now. I mean, Halls of those 4 dungeons that are confirmed bugged is oh, we don't, guys, is it even bugged? Is it even bugged? Or did they intend to do this anyway? Did they intend to do this anyway, but they didn't tell us to do so? Halls is not bugged. Third boss slaps in Halls. So, guys, everyone is telling me something different. What I see in Wowhead is that certain dungeons, and the only dungeon that they said hotfix is Halls, but it is still going to scale with key level. So the question is this even bugged, or is this intended by Blizzard to, without telling us, that now abilities scale with tier level? That's no bugged. Yeah, but I still think on a 20 Theater of Pain, 12k base damage per cast on the ads on the last boss is a lot. The eruption of the ooze on the second boss is 38,000, and just alone 40,000 AoE damage by the containment cell on the first boss in Streets is heavy. That is the most heaviest thing I have yet seen. 40,000 explosion to all people in your group when you just kill the containment cell on the first boss. When you try to knock people out of the stun. 40,000 AoE is a lot. That's a lot. Oh, I don't know if I as a tank get a lot of time for that. I mean, also, guys, you have to remember when you see the dungeons yesterday, a lot of people have lags. Guys, it's really important to understand, like, people always have lags. I don't know how, but people always have lags, and gotta be careful with that. Wait, what dungeon was that? This was our Gambit key, no, our Streets key yesterday. You are not running 20 viewer keys as far as I know. I do. I do. Nazuria, you gotta make sure you're gonna watch the stream a little bit more frequent. And people are always having lags. Miraculously. Yeah, has way more HP now. Yep. Immunity classes, where? So, we started with Spire's key. Spire's theme sounds good. It's bursting. It's storming. Good week, actually. So, how many Alliance player do you think are to queue up for the first key? I'm really interested to see. Limit to hard. Clicking that, yeah, there you go. There you go. How do I even see that? How do I even see that? If they align so hard. That is a orc. No, this is a goblin. Did any one of you guys change, by the way? Did any of you, one of you guys change? It says behind the name if there's an alliance player. Sorry, I delisted again. Hashtag welcome alliance. Alliance. Two alliance players. Free. Hey, gonna bring some alliance. Yeah, bring some alliance. Guys, I'm so Go, Mr. Roids. Come, Mr. White and Dirty. In for alliance, yeah. For what? Yeah. Yeah, bring him. Yeah, bring him. Yeah, of course. So it was still two people. Also, like, I debated. Also, I debated, of course. Also, I debated. But by saying welcome alliance at Scruffy, of course, I debated. I debated. I debated. Mr. Hard and Dirty, nice. That's early to be hard. Wait, one of my one of my friends on the friends list. Wait, Wirbel Johnny is going to play Diablo. Wait, is Immortal out? Those are like two different Diablos. Oh, Immortal is out. What is it? I don't understand. Akazi Makatus, I wish you a wonderful good morning. If this is not welcoming, imagine me getting reported now for advertisement because I'm said #welcome alliance. How dare you, Scruffy, being inclusive to other people. Nice, my headset was loading up for at least 8 hours. 8 fucking hours, and the power is gone already. Nice, I love it.
You're
Baby
ugly,
time?
You're disgusting. I'm gonna kill
You.
Give me
$200.
Baby time.
Baby time. Look at him. And look at him. Look at him, how gorgeous he is. A night elf Boomy. A night elf Boomy. Look how gorgeous he is. Look how gorgeous he is. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. Druid power. Exactly. How wonderful. So we finally have virtually more players to play with. Oh. And he pulled something. Oh, and he pulled something. Yeah, nice. Whatever he did. Nice. And our alliance player immediately pulled something. Reflex, good evening. All good. Hey, tell him, all good. Tell him, someone tell him, all good. And Bloodlust. And Bloodlust. And Interrupt. And Bloodlust and Interrupt. And Bloodlust and Interrupt. And Bloodlust and Interrupt. Wild and dirty. Okay, I drum. Wild and dirty. Beastmaster. Wow, the trash is melting. Holy shit. Reflex, I wish you a wonderful good morning. Great start for Alliance. Ah, he missed it. All good. Hey, tell him all good. Show him that we're not toxic on the hot side, huh? Try to tell him. He's probably just a little nervous to play with hot characters. No. I do not assume that is causing any nervousness. He's just playing dungeons. Hey. Yeah, he will see for one key, then next key he will get humiliated, yeah. Not wrong. Not wrong. Aren't we all people? Of course we are. Of course we are. What can I say? So there's definitely some dungeons I really want to avoid. Let the other people beta test the other dungeons. Let the other people interrupt, please. Oh man. Guys. Yesterday we did a Spires key and the people in my group were saying, hey, I have never been going left side. And I told the people as an example, I go left side for a specific reason. Because on the right side we have 2 Goliaths. And this is the second Goliath in this dungeon. We pull, I interrupt the caster, and everyone else in my group has interrupt ready. because I engaged the poll with an interrupt. Everyone else, no one interrupted a ad or something. So everyone has interrupt ready. What happens? We don't even interrupt a go live. Twice in a row now. Twice in a fucking row. So guys, this is my reason why I go, for example, left side. Because we can't even interrupt one go live. That's why I'm going left side. Not going right side. On right side there's 2 go lives. We can't even interrupt one. Therefore I'm going left side. What's the next time? Want to do Necrotic Wake next? I think Microtus, if you're asking that, you really need that key maybe for Keystormers or something. So I would probably say yes, yeah. You can do that for sure. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Guys, yesterday I was working a little bit on the Scruffy shop. I gave it a little bit of a new slick look. But I have some work to do that I'm gonna do tonight. Because today is a short stream. What I'm gonna do is, of course, making sure they're gonna text with people about the podcast. Have not done it yet. Yesterday I was... Guys, I tell you a secret story and please don't snitch on me, alright? Guys, please don't snitch. Please don't snitch. Please don't snitch. Yeah, I tell you a secret. Yesterday, I'm in the issue of like being in too many Discords. I texted too many people. So on yesterday I was going through some Discords of people that I joined their Discords, tried to message them, they never responded, they ghosted me. So there's this one person that ghosted me, and I really have to be careful how I'm gonna say that. I really have to be careful. There was an incident happening. So there was one Discord, and it's the streamer's name. It's the streamer's name, it's the female name. I don't want to say it. And then the end of the Discord name said 18 plus. And I never realized that. I never realized that when I initially joined there and initially asked the person, the streamer, to join. And guys, I'm completely honest, right? I was sitting in TeamSpeak with my friends. Yes, we were in TeamSpeak. And I was, in the meantime, checking the Discords. And I checked this Discord, and there was a reason why it was called 18 plus. Because that streamer, it's a WoW streamer, has an OnlyFans. And there's a Discord channel called OnlyFans Teasers. And of course, because I'm a man, it's after midnight, of course, I go ahead and check. And I see some teasers. Like pictures of like boobs, for example, that have like the nipples censored with her face. And what does a dude do in that moment? I mean, I saw Hassan and other streamers talk about this. That's what you're gonna do. That's why you, for example, have like porn on your phone, because you saw it on Instagram, you snapshot it, and then you send it over to your homies, right? Because you're always gonna hook up your homies with some boobas, right? I was sending this in TeamSpeak, and every one of my friends were like, "Ooh, interesting," right? Because we're all straight men. And I saw the pictures, and then I was scrolling up. And then there was a post. In an OF teaser channel, there was a post called... And it was the first photo where you were able to see something. Right? The first photo you were able to see something. It was photographed from the chest downwards, right? Laying on the back, photographed from chest photographed downwards. And the post was called New post on OF where I jerk off till I come. And I fucking saw a gigantic uncircumcised sausage. I was kind of mind blown. And I realized this already with Mojo Murray, the Giga chat that we invited for the last podcast on Monday. I help. Ryu. Help. Jesus, that was close as fuck. I'm sorry, I was talking about the game, not the only. I was not talking about the Discord. I was streaming help for in game. You guys saw my HP was fucking not existing. Holy shit. Jesus. And every one of the people in TeamSpeak with me, they were shocked. They were shocked because they all like, ooh, hot. And now I present them a sausage. Like, you guys know that I'm not like, of course I like my boobas more than some peepees, but it's all good, right? I can objectively argue about that. Like, that was, hey, could have looked better. But I already realized this with Mojo Murray on the joined on Monday podcast. I should make a little bit more research about the people that are gonna ask for the podcast. Not because I have an issue with a transgender. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I asked already gay people, I asked transgenders as well, where I know what I'm asking, and who I'm asking. I have no issues with that. I have no issues. I'm just saying, like, I definitely should go ahead and make a little bit of more research about the people that are gonna invite. Yes, I was desperate. Desperate for guests, not for boobas. I was desperate for guests on the podcast, and I just texted every single person that I found in the WoW category. I just learned a lesson. It's just like, definitely make sure, Scruffy, you know who you're inviting. This one for cockers. Like, I should just make more research. That's all I can say. Just making more research about, like, of course I was desperate to invite some people. I needed some people in the podcast, and I wanted to make sure I'm gonna do that in the future. The end of the story, of course, I left her Discord. I'm really in an issue right now with having the right pronouns. Not because guys, I can appreciate a good-looking cock. Don't worry about that. I left the Discord because, of course, I got ghosted, of course. I only left Discords of people that have not responded to me yet about the business. What is this music? Don't stop. What is that? The fuck? It's like I only left Discords of people that didn't answer me. That's it. Guys, just to publicly announce that. Did you got alliance players already in? Yes, I was making sure I gonna bring an alliance player. I was forcing getting an alliance player in this key, yeah. The first time I queued up, there was no alliance player queuing up. The first key that I queued up, I had 4 people queuing up. 5. It's the people in my group. Wushu, Roids, Wild and Dirty, and the Demon Stuhl. That's it. That's it. Got my viewers queuing up and 1 random person. So, couldn't really tell that there are more people now to play with. Then I re-queued and said... and then I said... oh, Jesus. Hashtag welcome alliance, and then like there are a lot of people queuing up. Hi. Ay. But yeah. On that note, guys, I wish you a wonderful start of your Pride Month. We're gonna celebrate 1 month of Gay Pride. Yeah. What can I say? What a timing, huh? There's nothing better to announce my inclusivity to everyone, huh? Yeah, I'm guys, again, that person is always welcome. I'm sorry for saying that person. This person. I'm struggling a little bit with the right pronouns, because I don't know. It's not about like me having the right pronouns. It's about like everyone identifies as different pronouns. Is it he, him, she, her, they, there? Everyone is different. And if I know, I'm gonna use the right pronouns, of course. But as I said, for me it's just a lesson that I'm gonna make a little bit more research about the people that I invite. I can totally understand that some people are uncomfortable. I understand that we're living in a world that is not as it should be, but a world that is how it is. And that transgenders definitely have a harder time in this life currently, until society fully transformed. I understand. And I understand that getting into touch with people is a little bit difficult. Because I would be hesitant as well. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. I would be hesitant as well. Especially if we don't know each other, right? We don't know each other. Me and that we don't know each other. So how do people know that I'm not trolling or like not even a bot, right? That's what I'm wondering the most. Do people think I'm a bot? That's a thing. That's a thing. So, yeah, definitely getting into touch with people. I have another streamer called Sal Heels. He's also an American. He's going to join the podcast. He's definitely still invited. He is starting today, like doing a lot of like. He's going to do a lot of charities this month for Gay Pride. Because he's a public, he publicly announces his pronouns and his orientation. He's a bigger supporter than we are, right? Because he's definitely doing something. We're pretty neutral in here, guys, right? We don't mind anyone's sexual orientation, obviously not. We don't mind. And we all understand that the only reason why we don't have White Straight Man Month, but we have like Black History Month, we have the month for the women, we have the month for the gay people. The only reason why we have this is because they had to fight for their rights. Straight white men never had to do that. That's the only reason. We all matter. We all know those things. But we're really neutral. And he's like definitely more of supportive way. We're supporting them as well, but he's like making charities about that because there's still injustice and unfairness in this world. Okay, guys. Did I get cancelled? Did I handle this really well? Like after like me saying this, all this stuff. Like did I recover? Did I get cancelled? I hope not. I hope I recovered that pretty well. I hope I recovered that pretty well. Whew. Next topic. Next topic. My dog stepped on the dick. Wait. My dick fell off. Galax, I wish you a wonderful good evening. Damn, I was happening dodging bullets today, hey? I got shot at. Mine got shot 6 times, still breathing. Guys, you don't want to stand in there. Guys, you don't want to stand in there. I'm soaking. And what you want to do is like, give me a little bit of space because I really want to stay at the boss to continue soaking. You don't want to take any balls, like you don't have to. You're just getting more damage. What people like healers, for example, can do on this boss is do damage, right? The boss is taking 100% more damage in that soaking phase. There's no need for someone to jump in and start soaking with me. I'm here, I'm soaking. You guys can just go ahead and blast a lot of damage. Boss taking 100% more damage in that phase. Happy with the new patch? Okay, let's talk about that. Cross-faction, wonderful. We have more players to play with. It doesn't matter what faction you are, in my opinion. It all comes down to your personality, how you treat other people, and how cozy you are. And I can tell that I'm really happy about cross-faction. I have no idea that there's a new storyline. There's some story text about Lordaeron and all this stuff. Right? I do not know. I didn't know. Did anyone... So, quote-unquote campaign. Did anyone do the quest chain already? So, yeah. Like, I probably won't do it. There's no rewards, there's nothing, it's just like me getting a story. And yeah, thanks, I am not interested in that. Otherwise, I don't like the fact that the game is kind of broken. Like, dungeons are... let's call it, before we're gonna argue about again if this was intentional or not, if it's a bug or not, let's call it they messed up some dungeons. They messed up some dungeons. Certain dungeons are now scaling, certain abilities in certain dungeons are now scaling with key level that they never did before. They never noticed us before. They never told us that they're gonna try to do that. It was not in the patch notes, it was nothing. It was just coming suddenly, without any further notice. We had dungeons, especially on NA servers, because NA is always beta testing for us Europeans. There were people on NA that went into a Halls of Atonement, for example, and all of a sudden they realized that the third boss, the ads on the third boss that you bring into the canisters, that they are slapping. Like, their AoE damage that they're pulsating was heavy. It got already nerfed. That was the only dungeon that was nerfed already overnight for European servers by 66%. But it's still scaling with key level, and it's still really not, it's still juicy. Let's call it like that. Before we call it buggy or not, intended or not, let's call it juicy. Because you guys can think about yourself what juicy means. I do think this is like, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So that is kind of weird. Otherwise, the patch is not giving me anything that I'm really interested in. So I don't know what to think about it. I just gonna do the same content, the same things. I'm excited for the raid tonight because we're gonna kill Unwin probably, and then we're gonna go and kill Lords of Dread probably. Like, I don't see how raid now is going to be, like, raiding is going to be like awkward now in my opinion, because it's like so heavily nerfed. That's what I'm scared at. Unwin and Heroic or Mythic? Actually both. Unwin, like many bosses get nerfed in Mythic, like Mythic abilities, for example Prototype Pantheon. The shield on the ads and the shield on the wild seeds that reduce their healing taken is only a Mythic only ability. That gets nerfed, for example. Unwin, on the other hand, gets nerfed on all difficulties. Let's go over these before I save any fake news. Let me confirm that. Right? I would look stupid if I tell something and people in chat saying like, no, Strophy, that's not true, right? Guys, can you do the balls for a second? Mythic? No, as I said, there are certain bosses, I think like Unwin Azuria, that are getting nerfed all difficulties. But let's go over these. Because, look, I said it's getting nerfed in all difficulties. Nazuria is saying it's only Mythic. Underwind Rin health reduced by 5% on all difficulties. Monster Soul health 5% all difficulties. Underwind's Despair 10% all difficulties. The Underwind's Hope movement speed reduced on Heroic and Mythic difficulty. Because that's the moment where we have to like dispel them. Hope Breaker damage reduced 15% on all difficulties. Lords of Dread 5% all difficulties, but the health. So heavy nerfs. If the question was if I gonna, yeah, of course we're gonna kill him on Mythic tonight. It would be, guys, it would be worrying to me if my guild didn't kill Unwin Heroic yet, but we did this last week on our viewer rate. That would be worrying in my opinion. No, I'm not flaming all the guilds worldwide that are still playing with their friends and they're raiding Heroic raid and they're sitting at 7 out of 11 right now in Heroic. No, I'm not flaming them. It's just like that is not my goal in the game to be that bad. How about that? Hope that sounded a little bit better. Would be great. No, no. No. I would never join a guild that has lower progress than every single pug group. Right? I would quit my guild and join the Scruffy VR raid if my guild only can kill, like, it can't kill Unwin Heroic. Yeah, that's the thing about raiding with friends. Sometimes you gotta tell, hey yo, you suck. That's how it is, guys. Based take. God, I watch too much Asmongold. Plaguefall means we're not going Plaguefall because I don't want to do Plaguefall, and Plaguefall is also one of the dungeons on the list. Guys, does anyone have a key for me? Anyone with a key for me? People were reporting something about Gambit. I have not read anything about Gambit. But does anyone of you guys have a key for me? Sanguine 16. That sounds nice. I'm gonna do a Sanguine 16 with you. If you want. Let me deplete my key down really quick to a 16. And there you go. Gambit is most chaotic? How? The thing is, I have not been reading anything about Gambit. Oh! True, Michael has an Necrotic Wake 17, but he waited for Alkazi. Yeah. Can I do a Sanguine Depths in the meantime, and we're gonna just try to align our timing somehow? Like, you can also hop into another dungeon in the meantime. Last boss randomly running around to all corners after he phases, not going after tank. Interesting. Interesting. That's what I mean, guys. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Instead of like talking if this whole dungeon thing is a bug or not, we can just call that they messed things up, right? They broke the game somehow with the patch. Let's call it like that. Like, I don't know if maybe it was, guys. Maybe it was intended that the ads on the third boss and halls are scaling now with key level. Maybe, guys, it was intended that the boss in Gambit is running around in circles, right? Maybe this was intended. How do we know? Absolutely correct, guys. I understand. We don't know if this was intended or not. Maybe it is. You're correct. I would assume it was not. I would assume it's not. But maybe it was. We don't know. Maybe the last boss was intended that way. We don't know. That's a little twist to the boss, huh? That's a little twist. Where are the Alliance players? Russian Alliance. Galox is here, bringing Galox. Scaling would make sense though, to be honest. I mean, maybe, guys, maybe him running around is scaling with key level. The higher the level of the key, the more he runs around. I don't know. Yeah, imagine, yeah, give the dude something like, There's not a lot Unfollows. Any alliance healers? Yeah. Alliance healers. Wait, low. Do we have a low score alliance healer? No. Who's the lowest score? Bring the priest. There is not Unfollows. Wait. That was you in the group finder, huh? Big kisses, my man. The thing is, imagine a strategy on Gambit. Imagine a strategy on Gambit where you save the Vo relic for the last boss. Use Vo relic on the last boss just to get to run after the boss. That would be fun. That would be fun. But as I said, guys, I know I'm straw picking at this point, but it might be the case this was intended. That is the thing about like uncertainty. We don't know. We don't know. Like, I know I'm straw picking. The scaling to certain abilities makes sense. But maybe they just wanted to add some abilities to bosses to spice things up. Would also make sense. Right? Changing my legendaries for this week, by the way. Changing my legendaries for this week. Yeah. Okay, this Nazuria, I disagree with that. I know I'm straw picking, Nazuria. I'm just trying to debate you. The thing is, we can all just think and guess just they know. No. I think they don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing, Nazuria. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing. That is the thing about Blizzard. I don't think they know what they're doing. That's my take. I don't think they know. So hey. Welcome to patch 925. Especially, the patch was on the PTR for 8 fucking weeks. This is not a bug that appeared on the PTR. So, I'm sorry I cut the people some slack. I'm not a developer myself. I have no clue. It's just like, I would assume if you test a patch for 8 fucking weeks and everything is going good, how is it possible that it fucks up so heavily as soon as you bring it to live service? I'm not a developer, so I cut them some slack because I just really don't know. But quality management, hello, quality control. Also, like, no one. That is also a thing about the scaling thing. No one on PTR experienced that. And there were a lot of people doing dungeons on PTR. Before even Season 4 on PTR released. I mean, sure, they didn't test it that long. Because then they tested Season 4. But, yeah. It's just weird. It is just weird. Oh, that's all I can say. It's just weird. I don't understand how this happens. That so many things are just messed up. Wonderful. Patch 925. There we are. Nothing changed. Everything the same. Peak in player base? No, probably not. Nothing peaks. And let's make sure we're gonna kill the relic as well. So we get the heal reg when we are bursting. I mean, we have also like double. Don't forget, we have double priest in this group. That means we have double mass dispel. Bursting should not be ever an issue in this dungeon. We just have two stronkies. Two stronky. Double priest. Too strong. Yeah. So guys, I gave the Scruffy shop a little bit of an overhaul. It's looking a little bit more slick. The loading times are still a little bit worrying. Still working on it. I will do this tonight. What I'm gonna do, my job tonight is definitely text with other streamers about the podcast. Figure out what's popping. And yeah. Can you fill me in? What? And I'm gonna work a little bit on the Scruffy shop. Yes, I'm still playing Path of Exile. That's my private news. I'm still playing Path of Exile. Doing my thing over there. But I know it's coming to an end. I know it's coming to an end. There will not be much happening anymore, in my opinion, with the season. I reached levels on Path of Exile that I never reached before. I'm currently just trying to kill some Uber bosses, and that's it. And then the season is done for me for now. Sure, I could play another build, but of course, guys, after 2 weeks of excessively playing it, we're getting into 3 weeks pretty soon. Yeah, it's time to be done. It's time to be done. I need to start working again and focus on my work. Really focusing. That's really important. So yeah, I already started to work a little bit on the Scruffy shop. It's really important that I'm gonna improve the performance. It's really important. And do certain things about it. Faster loading time, faster SEO and all this stuff. That's really important that I'm gonna start doing that. Especially with all the shipping delays. I've been texting the customers if something is delayed. Of course I got some refunds. Did you feel the changes? What do you mean? Feeling changes? No. Tyron, wish you wonderful good morning. I don't know which changes you mean. Like, there's not many changes in World of Warcraft right now. Besides, they fucked up a lot of dungeons, but I don't see much changes. I'm currently just making sure that every dungeon I'm gonna invite at least an alliance player. In the dungeons? No, I'm avoiding the dungeons that are bugged. Sorry. I'm avoiding the dungeons that are messed up currently. They fucked up Mythic Plus. Wait till you go into the raid. Oh god. We'll see tonight. Tonight the goal is of course killing Anduin. And then Lords. You don't. Why did that? You don't see. You will never feel Beastmaster being buffed. If they buff you for 40%, yes. You're slightly below you slightly below the Survival Hunter. If they give you 40%. Giving you 4%. Talk with friends about this yesterday. Why did I? It's the same as you being in a worker union, you're getting a raise of your monthly wage by like 2% every 2 years. 2% every 2 years, but inflation being 6%. That's the thing. That's a good example for buffing Beastmaster. You get 4%, but nothing changes. No, nothing changes. There you go. No, but Tyrant, I currently try to avoid the messed up dungeons. The messed up dungeons are the ones that I'm currently trying to avoid. Yeah. Because let the other people do it, let Blizzard work on a hotfix, and yeah. It's just like, let them do it. Let them do it. It doesn't make any sense to force those things right now. I would rather let Blizzard do their thing first, and waiting has been proving in World of Warcraft to always be the better choice. Always. Whatever you do, remember BFA, the people that have been excessively farming some Azerite levels on the necklace. That was cool for them because they were like 1 level higher for literally 2 days, and then the amount of XP required for next level on your necklace got nerfed every Wednesday. And on a Wednesday, everyone was the same level as you because it got nerfed. So you made like a lot of progress that got diminished and completely irrelevant a few days later. Like, the people that took a break or started Season 3 later than the beginning, they, for example, they never experienced a Gambit key where the tyrannical boss, the first boss in Gambit, took like 8 minutes. They never experienced that. Why would they? Just wait like 2 weeks and boom, you gotta go into like a hot fix dungeon. Waiting always proved to be the right choice. And you have alliance in this run? Yes. I'm currently making sure, at least for today, and I'm maybe gonna do this the next few days as well. I'm making sure right now that I bring an alliance player as well. I am obviously not advertising. This advertising thing we saw this with Chatjukes, for example, is a little bit messy. I'm staying under the radar right now. I am not posting my macro with pull timer that tells them, hey, I'm also live streaming this. I'm just bringing alliance player and let them play, right? I also don't think that should be the first experience in a full horde group for an alliance player. Hey, you enter a full... I type in my group chat, in the group finder, I type hashtag welcome alliance. That's what I do currently. That's what I did the last 2 dungeons. And I don't think I can get banned for that. I don't see a world where I get banned for typing hashtag welcome alliance. If they do that, guys, okay, I start playing Minecraft. Then I'm done with the game. Like, sure, getting banned automatically and then appealing it. If the appeal would not be in my favor, yeah, I would quit the game for sure. No, I also think it would be annoying for an alliance player to, oh, finally we can play with Horde. And boom, they go into a dungeon and they have to have, like, hey, oh, it's a live streamer. Nah. Right? People don't like live streamers. So me. Dodo, I wish you a wonderful good morning. Dodo, I wish you a wonderful good morning. You're making sure you're polite? I think so as well. I think so as well. Like, absolutely. I was asked to sign a social contract. I'm trying to include other players. That's best I can do. Please make sure next one you're gonna interrupt the thing. Make sure you're gonna okay. Don't interrupt the warden then. Don't interrupt the warden then. Your rogue is now alliance? Nice! There you go. We have the first person who's going alliance. Anyone else in chat who went alliance today? That's a good question actually. Any one of you guys that changed over to alliance now? Guys, can we please interrupt the warden? Is that a thing? Is this maybe a thing we could do? I know Dodo is now here and Alessio is here and they're saying the same thing as they said last time in Discord. Yes, Scruffy, you're doing this poll and the only one who's alive at the end is you. Guys! Where are the interrupts? Like, 2 people got shackled. Like, come on. That is a handable poll. We're just like our words. Guys, we just went into Aspire's key before, and in the first trash pack, no one interrupted the Goliath. Second trash pack with the Goliath in front of the first boss, no one interrupted the Goliath. Just for your notice. Like, what do I do next time? Pull everything but the Goliath in the pack before the first boss inspires? Start like with sheeps and hard CC root and freezing traps? Come on. Because you're gonna do one mob after another? Really? But only rogue? Hey, no, you Night Elf now, right? I think Subtlety Rogue Night Elf is probably pretty good. Definitely not bad, I would say. Shadow Melt OP, yep. Yep. I would go Alliance as well. Your dwarf sub-rogue, nice. That's cool. No, like, I do like dwarves and gnomes as a race. Aesthetically. I do like, that's my favorite. I love to see that. You're not meta slaving, you're just going for aesthetics. I totally like that. I totally like that. These days, my favorite is going back to Night Elf. And I'm really happy we can do this, guys. I'm really happy. I'm really happy we can all play together and it doesn't matter what faction you're playing, what race you're playing in game. And we'll show you. Nice. No, I do like that. I do like that. I like to see that you're just going for aesthetics instead of like meta slaving like Night Elf. I like to see that you're just choosing what, like, power to the people. Power to the people. Let the people play whatever they want to play. If they think like dwarves looks good, and I do think it does. Hey, there you go. I'm only waiting for the time where Blizzard is finally renaming the race dwarves to something else, because we're living in 2022 and nowadays the name dwarf is an ableist term. Even though we're just referring to the in-game race called dwarves, the dwarf races, like Dark Iron Dwarfs. I'm just waiting for the moment that Blizzard is getting shit for calling them dwarves. At least they didn't say the M word. That's good. Wonderful Blizzard, nice. But yeah, otherwise, hey, I like it. I really like it. You can see that. But Demon Hunter and DK stay hard. What about your monk and your priest that you wanted to do? Gotcha. There's only 2 genders in World of Warcraft, yeah. I mean, it's Gay Pride Month, so hey, guys, if someone wants to say, my take is, especially during Gay Pride Month, my take is if you want to self-express in a video game, you should be able to do that. On the other hand, I don't think a fantasy universe like World of Warcraft or Game of Thrones or something like that, or Avatar for example, has to serve and play into social constructs like that. It's a fucking fantasy universe. Like, if the story is not there yet, then the story is not there yet. Yeah, Woozay, I wish you a wonderful good evening. How was your VoD, brother? I had a really good VoD. I got a socket that I wanted, actually. Not even a joke. I wanted. So, self-expressing, yes, would be nice. Would be nice. On the other hand, we are a fantasy universe and we don't have to play into that. That's my take. And I know someone in my chat who's also transgender. They are really rarely here because they're not playing WoW anymore. And we talked about this topic. It would be nice to self-express in the game, but a fantasy universe like WoW, it doesn't have to serve that. It does not necessarily need to be a thing. Solution gender slider. Hey, gender slider. Yeah, make it a slider. There you go. Problem solved. And as I said, guys, my story that I told you about the Discord that I left yesterday, that story with the OnlyFans teaser pictures, hey, as I told you, you will never know. You will never know. You will just never know. Release. Guys, it is on a slider. It's not black and white, men and women. You don't know anymore. And hey, if you have a hot girl in front of you when you're trying to get laid, she's in your bed, put down her pants, and all of a sudden they have like a penis in front of you. It's just think you have something more to play with, right? You just have something more to play with. Every human looks the same from behind. Based. Take, there you go. There you go. Happy Gay Pride Month. Can we avoid those topics, please? Can we avoid those topics? Why are we just like... We're trying to cancel me today, huh? As long as her penis is not bigger than mine? Even more to play with. Guys, I'm feeling I'm getting cancelled today. We gotta make sure we're gonna avoid those topics. I farted. But otherwise, guys, happy 9 to 5. I hope you have a great vault, by the way. Like, no one's really... I didn't even talk about it. Guys, I hope we have a really great vault today. It's not too bad. I hope so. I see a pattern of people that died in this dungeon. One advice, guys: there are certain dungeons that are a little bit messed up since today. You yourself, please be advised that we have certain bosses that are just messy, like last boss in Gambit, just randomly running around through the room for no purpose, for no whatsoever reason. That is even worse because that is a dungeon that is included in Season 4. You're gonna do Gambit in Season 4. That is something that they tested on the PTR. And it didn't happen, but it just happened on live servers. Other dungeons have now scaling with key level. Wilbur Johnny, good evening. And certain dungeons are blasting. The third boss in halls, for example, is blasting. The added spawns that you need to bring into the canister, that one is blasting. It already got nerfed by 66% overnight, the damage that it does. But it's still scaling with key level, and it's still more significant than usual. We have other abilities that are now scaling with key level. Don't know if intended or not. But just be advised, traveler, that if you go onto your journeys, be advised. I'm currently trying to avoid these dungeons for today and see if there's some changes coming for tomorrow. That's my game plan. Otherwise, I'm gonna do Mythic Raiding today, and let's see. I'm really interested to see how Raiding got messed up. How Raiding got messed up since yesterday. If dungeons are so messy. Let's see about Jailer. Maybe Jailer's running around in a room for no reason. He's like literally trying to escape. Don't kill me. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. Excited to see. But just be advised. Be advised. Don't know anything about targets. I don't know about anything else. And yes, guys, I'm currently making sure that we're gonna welcome some Alliance players, bring them into some dungeons, and get them cozy already. I gotta make sure, at least for today, I gotta bring at least one Alliance player per dungeon. Just for the sole purpose of getting them into dungeons. I want as many Alliance players to rock dungeons as many as they can. Because now they have just way more people to play with. Because we don't know how it really is on the Alliance side. Imagine you have less people that queue up a dungeon on Alliance side, but you have less queue time. Imagine they don't have queue simulator as we do on Horde side, because they're... guys, if I'm an Alliance, let's just assume, if I want to do a 15 key, and after queuing up for 10 minutes my key, I have only 2 people queuing up, or 3 people, 4 people queuing up, and I have no one to choose from. If I don't have multiple people to choose from, of course I'm gonna take the people that are there. So maybe they don't have queue simulator, like they don't have in PvP. Like the queue on Horde side for PvP matchmaking is longer than on Horde and online side, and that remains the same because it's still same faction. But hey, let's hope they don't play queue simulator. Let's hope. Let's get some people in here and make them cozy, make them feel welcome. You won't notice that as a tank, but it's a tank healer issue too. So Q Simulator is bad too. It's probably bad too, but for other reasons, right? It's probably bad too, but for other reasons. Like on Horde side, usually when we have a new patch or something and we have like a lot of people playing, what's happening is that, of course, we have like hundreds of people queuing up, and they're like literally 20 hunter competing for this one hunter slot in your group if you want to bring a hunter. It's probably on Alliance side as well. It might be bad too, but probably for other reasons. Probably for other reasons. So yeah. Is this graphic shop loading a little bit faster right now? Still taking way too long. That's what I mean. That's what I need to improve. It still loads way too long. This is super bad. Guys, no one wants to go to a website that takes that long for loading. Astro Radiance, guys. It's still in a pre-order. Pokemon Go trading card game is coming in July. We're getting our pre-orders, but this time we gotta handle the pre-orders a little bit better because yeah, the Astro Radiance pre-orders are still not here. That is the issue with pre-orders. That's the issue that I have currently with pre-orders. I pre-ordered stuff in February that should release in April. It's now June and I haven't gotten them. And that is really, really bad. And of course I had to refund a lot of people. Because other stores have it, but I don't. It's not good. It's really not good. It's really, really not good. You have pre-orders and tell like, hey guys, you can pre-order this stuff. It's coming on the 15th of April. And boom, it's May, it's June. It's not happening. Arms, did you? Oh, you played Arms Warrior, actually. Oh, ooh. Ooh, Arms Warrior. 21,000 DPS. Isn't this a new record? Hargley, isn't this a new record? Andy, of course, you gotta make sure you're gonna hop into the queue. Streets of Wonder. I mean, let's go Streets of Wonder, let's see. Like, it is a dungeon that is kind of like fucked up. Reflex, of course I saw that, but there's nothing else I can say about hop in my queue, guys. Let's go Necrotic Wake. True, Michael just wanted to go Necrotic Wake. Michael just wanted to go Necrotic Wake. True, now we're aligning. True. Thank God, Michael, you're telling me. That's really, really good. It's reminding me. They changed this fucking shit. They changed this. Plus 15. Keep it to 17, don't get me wrong. Keep it to 17. Welcome Alliance. Saying welcome Alliance, putting it on limit to hard. D tier? No, big D. Big D. You guys come and Andy comes. EVG's here, Reflex, Yamios. I needed to bring the key holders, of course, and Andy wanted to bring a Dark Ranger. Guys, I cannot. That is the thing that did not change yet. That I can only do dungeons with 5 people. Totem Booby. Booby? I shut myself. Nice. Any Alliance healers? I want to get an Alliance healer in here. Tier list looking weird right now. Tier list looking weird right now. Yeah. I can't be so picky. Like, we have to do probably a full horde. I'm starting a little bit of time right now with sub creation. What is the tier list? Necrotic Wake, Plaguefall, Mist, Halt, Spires, Other Side, Sanguine, Top, Gambit. The Gambit! F tier. Nerfed, bugged but nerfed. The Plaguefall thing is definitely not relevant. Definitely not relevant. You know what the thing in Plaguefall, the messed up thing is not relevant in Plaguefall? Because you stun it. You don't need to walk over that thing. You can just stun it. I would just still walk over it because if someone accidentally steps on it, they die. Balanced. Balanced. Balanced, guys. Alliance? 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 Alliance! Alliance as well! Alliance. Wait, what is this? What is this? Rogues in chat? You owe me a clarification on this one. Rogues? What happened? Didn't I tell you that the outlaw rogue buff sounds really significant? Didn't I tell you? What is this? Why is outlaw next to sub? Balanced? Question mark. Guys. Rogues. What happened? I tweeted. No, Mesky, look at Mr. Harkley. Look at Mr. Harkley, Mesky. You've been rocking the Arms Warrior for a long time now. Look at Harkley even going Arms Warrior now. Look at the damage he was pumping in this key. 21,000 overall DPS. Hey, but guys, what can I say? It looks balanced. It looks balanced. Beastmaster, congratulations, you're now balanced. Hey, Beastmaster is as bad. Finally, Beastmaster is finally as bad as an Affliction Warlock and a Boomy. Congratulations. That was the moment, guys. We cannot be angry about Beastmasters being so bad and getting buffs over the time. Like, without buff, they would be alone at F tier. Yes, exactly. It is balanced now. It is balanced now. I saw that transmog. Full set. Boring. Boring. We saw this already. Boring. Literally, it looks really bad. I don't know what to say. It looks really bad. I don't know what to say. It doesn't look good. Ray Transmog, 1 out of 10. What is that? The Dark Ranger set. The poor Savannah. The poor Savannah Transmog. Not my key, not my key, not my key. The one that you got today. It just looks bad. Same with Bloodlust bosses. Bosses. No, but there you go. Congratulations, Beastmasters. It's balanced. Druid never Ray Transmog? True. True. I mean, I'm only a Druid this time. Same with Bloodlust. I'm saying bosses. Maybe after the second boss on the trash. I will say when it comes to the time, yeah. Absolutely. But no, congratulations, Beastmasters. You're finally balanced. Congratulations. It was the moment you have been waiting for. Guys, bursting. Stop damage for a second. Thank you. Jesus. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Trigger warning. Now guys, yeah, balance. What do you want? Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And honestly, guys, come on. Beastmaster Hunters are still pumping higher keys than an Affliction Warlock. Come on. What do you guys want? Poor Beastmasters. They're always getting everything. And it's never enough. Greedy Beastmasters, greedy. Hey, I mean, being on par with a Boomy in dungeons, hey. I'm playing a Boomy. Bloodlust. What is that? Wait, the Vol Relic has now a different symbol? The Vol Relic now has a different symbol? Interesting. I like that. Wow. They're making me happy with nothing. Nice. I like that. Not bad, not bad. I like that. And we made sure we're gonna have our ratio of alliance players in this key. Done, my coughing today is wild. Hey. Seems balanced. After Tyrannical Week, bosses are melting so fast. Yeah, we have a really good week this week. And we're gonna go do some 20s this week. I guarantee you guys. We're gonna go and do some 20s with you. You're looking for Keystone Heroes? We're gonna do some Keystone Heroes. I would just say right now, definitely not today, because the dungeons are still messy, right? I do not want necessarily to go into like a high 20 key and deal with the messed up dungeons. Let this be fixed first. They are probably heavily working on that. Oh no. Yeah, and Mr. Walden is 25 points away, and we're gonna do this week. We're gonna give you the Keystone Hero this week. Pretty sure we can do that. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So tell me what you want, what you really want. No, but guys, the thing is, we talked about the class buffs today already in advance, and I gave you my 5 cents about it, what I think is going to happen. And I told you, if you guys remember, I told you that that Outlaw Rogue gets a significant buff that sounds really significant. And it might be possible that we're gonna see maybe a comeback of more Outlaw Rogues, because the buff sounded really significant. I had no idea, but I was assuming that it sounds at least really significant. The Windwalker buff is also significant, but again, it's another meta spec that just gets more damage. So that is also irrelevant. I told you guys about Arms Warrior, that the buff of Arms Warrior is maybe enough to push it over the edge, over Fury. There you go. Arcane Mage is not making a big difference. The buff of Arcane Mage is not going to make a big difference, because no one will continue, like no one anyway plays Arcane, and there will not be comeback of Arcane Mages. And that Beastmaster is also completely irrelevant, the buff, because hey, Training Shot, nice. Unbreakable, I wish you a wonderful good evening, afternoon. So I was somewhat right with that prediction. Hey, it's still like, yeah, it's still awkward. Everything we got is still awkward. Beastmaster buff, irrelevant. Arms sounding really cool. And Sub Rogue being on par in the tier list with Outlaw Rogues being on par in the tier list with Sub Rogues. Interesting enough. I'm still wondering why Blizzard likes Outlaw Rogues so much. They got 3%, 4%, 3%, 4%, and now they got like a lot of like damage back. And Outlaw Rogue got buffed over the course of the last few weeks a lot. And they're just completely ignoring Assassin Rogue. I sometimes don't understand why they love like certain specs so much. I really don't understand why. Why is there favoritism? Don't understand. Why is there favoritism? But that favoritism is 100% time gated. Like, there was heavy favoritism for boomies the last few content patches. Loud. The last few content patches we had a lot of like favoritism for boomies. And now it's just hate. But, as I said, I am totally fine with the position of a boomie right now. I'm totally fine where it is, with the damage as well. It still sees a lot of play, it still sees a lot of like use cases. It is on the tier list right now with Beastmaster, but will you see it like, no. Beastmaster and boomie are not equal. Vow Relic? Okay. Okay, no Vow Relic then. I mean, we see that people are focusing the Relic, but I wanted the Vow for the Invis skip. We did Vo in the first boss, and we did right here. That's sus. So you guys have fun invis skipping then. There you go. Yeah, there is some favoritism. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? There is some favoritism. Good invis skip. Good invis skip. That was a good one. Yeah, we lost some, like, guys, we lost like 40 seconds? 40 seconds for just failing the right relic? That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. Otherwise, tier list looking really interesting. Arms Warrior, yeah, I feel like an Arms Warrior, in my opinion, is really cool. I like Arms Warrior. Now we have like a little bit more people in the chat. Guys, any one of you that changed over to Alliance side besides Alessio, he switched his rogue to Alliance. Anyone else that went over from Horde to Alliance now? Or is everyone still playing the same? I have not seen a single person in my guild. I see the logs. No one left the guild. That means no one is switching over to Alliance. For now. I totally see it happening. I am still considering it. Personally. Because why not? I just like, aesthetic wise, Alliance a little bit more. By the way, what is the price? $21 instead of 30. It's still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. We have to remember, guys, the reason, the only reason why certain services like this, like a character transfer or a faction change, are that expensive is not because it is technically hard to solve, right? That's an automated system, just like boop, your faction changed. It's not about that. That is not the reason why these are so expensive in general. Like like server transfer is also not expensive because it's so hard, so technically hard. It is a measurement to keep people doing it all the time. Like imagine this would be for free. I would switch servers probably every single day. I have a 3-day cooldown only. I would do that every 3 days. Switch around my server. Why not? If this was free. Just to prevent, like imagine like server transfers would be free. You had gold, you have gold, you're gonna transfer it over to another server. 3 days later, you go back to the other server. If it was for free, it would also ruin the economy in that case. Faction change not necessarily, because the auction house is still like cross faction and was cross faction. But yeah, just to avoid this from being too heavily used. That's the thing. But hey, I do think like $21, especially in regards of the patch right now, that could be in general like a little bit cheaper. Like faction change is not a server transfer. It's not the same. Definitely not the same. Oh, there was no enemy left. Oopsie. No, I will never do such treason, whatever that means. Yuri. The thing is, I don't really think it matters. The faction now doesn't really matter. Just play whatever you want to play. Ah! Ah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, thank you, thank you. Bless you too. Yes. Fuck you too then. No, bless you as well. Guys, stop being so cozy. Hi, Honorbound. Something is tickling me. What about war mode bonus? Guys, I'm wondering, what about the war mode bonus? The war mode bonus is no longer the same as in BFA, right? Alliance side is not getting 30% more rewards. As it was in BFA, right? Does anyone know that? I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. I'm not saying it is. I'm asking the question. Is there still a difference in the bonus between Alliance and Horde? What bonus they get for war mode? I mean, no one cares about that shit anyway, but... I'm wondering, I'm wondering. So that would be maybe a thing. Farming reputations as a human would be a thing. But yeah. Still, I would go for a dwarf. I hope this is hitting the right one. Nice. Woo, close. Otherwise, guys, as I said, the scruffyshop.com. We have a little bit new look, and I'm gonna finish the new look today as well. Took me a little bit longer yesterday than expected. We're gonna do this tonight. Gonna fix some stuff. Yeah, it's really about like I need to fix some stuff. This Scruffy stream, this Scruffy Tim. Wish you a wonderful good evening. Yeah. Maybe, guys, we're gonna get a verdict today of the Amber Heard lawsuit. We saw too many memes today already. My dog stepped on a bee. With that face impression. That was kind of weird. My dog stepped on a dick. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish the work on the Scruffy shop tonight. Gonna text some people about the podcast as well. We have raid tonight. I'm gonna be raiding tonight. I'm gonna do that. And hopefully gonna kill Anduin finally, once and for all. Tomorrow is the same, short stream. Tomorrow. And on Friday and Saturday, we're gonna do the Heroic Viewer raid. With Alliance as well. Alliance and Horde, we all play together. Any spicy mythic viewer raids? Nope. The only reason I will not be able to do any mythic raids anytime soon is because I don't have alts. And I need an alt to do mythic viewer raids with you guys. I was thinking about doing one, but I can't currently because I don't have an alt. Make one big year, you know. Run. Damn, I'm farting a lot. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna shit myself before my raid. Let the community give back? No, guys, you can give back if you just go ahead and maybe subscribe to my YouTube. That's already like giving back. Guys, at the end of the day, you are the product, not the customers. Advertisements will keep the stream alive. If you go ahead and tell a person that you know, hey, you're into Pokemon cards, go ahead and check the Scruffy shop, for example. That is how that helps. That's how you guys can give back. You really don't need to give me something real. You don't need to give me money. You don't need to carry my character through dungeons. Just make sure that I can, with you, like maybe advertising something to your friends or something, that you go ahead and keep this thing alive. Just make sure I can continue doing that. And you can do this in really easy ways without like donating or something. Like Scruffy shop, the YouTube thing. Like I would love to reach 200 subs. And then as soon as I'm gonna hit 200 subs on YouTube, I'm gonna hit up Manscaped, for example. And it would be nice if we had Manscaped to sponsor the stream, for example. That would be really cool. Because guys, your balls are really important. And manly hygiene is something that's really important. The Scruffy shave. Jesus, Tim. Yeah. And with those types of sponsorships, for example, we can keep the stream alive. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Raoul Gillette. No, the thing about Manscaped is they are claiming that they are specialized on ball sex, right? That is why Manscaped is so popular compared to popular brands like Gillette. Because Gillette is just shaving. Body, face, everything. But Manscaped is literally there and invented to help your ball sack. And I usually would never use an electric shaver on my ball sack. All men in chat will know what I'm talking about. You will know. Like, let's see. If they claim that, I use cream easy peasy. You use cream? Wait. You use cream that makes your hair fall out? That cream? You don't shave? I mean, that can work probably. That can work. I mean, that makes it easy, for sure. No, but like wet shaving with a regular razor is something different than a electric shaving machine. And the man will know. The man will know. The man will know. I mean, I'm getting old. I tried that too many times. And it never works, guys. It never works. So I would love to see if this is really working. Because they're fucking specialized in ball sacks. Congratulations to Keystone Master. Congratulations. Look how he's running around with the mouse. Congratulations. Nice. Nice you. And 36 points for Elkazi. Close. Yeah, I'm not counting anymore. I'm sorry, I'm not counting anymore. I'm not counting that anymore. Give me a good key. Oh, Gambit. Okay, let's see Gambit. I want to see the last boss running in circles. I want to see that. Come. I want to see that shit. It's the once in a lifetime situation where you can't see Gambit. That bugged out. Let's go Gambit. Let's fucking go Gambit. Oh, it's finally queuing the right key. Nice. Hey, they fixed that. Nice, Blizzard. Hey, they did something good today. They did something good today. I can bring Yuri before he's complaining. His name is Activision. Dan Mason? The follow, I really appreciate that. Hey, thank you so much. While we're talking about boss hacks. Nice. Yeah, that's how it goes in the Scruffy stream sometimes. Run the intro, how about that? Do you spend many hours a day in a group finder? Do you get declared every time because you don't play the class that they want you to play? I have the solution. Welcome to the Scruffy stream. I stream every day, Monday to Sunday for at least 6 hours. We did more than 2,000 dungeons. 2,000 dungeons in the past 6 months. Had multiple thousand people and achieved over 300 full Keystone Masters on stream. What do you have to do to get in? Absolutely nothing. This is absolutely for free. No paid servers, no giveaway, no raffle, no view keys, only unconditional love. And why? Because you deserve it. And fuck Final Fantasy. Please enjoy the game like you want to. And welcome to the stream. But if you still want to support me, hey, Twitch Prime is not a crime. And finally, we are all WoW players united, can play together with no restrictions. Cheeseweek was on the Shami, nice. Oh, true, Meso Sham, yeah. Hey, why no more counting? I'm gonna answer this in a second. Nice. I hope you had a lot of fun. Welcome. Of course, my man. Welcome to the hard side as well. I hope you have a wonderful time. And my man, now since we can play with Alliance players together, my man, I'm sitting here every single day to keys with people. If you ever feel like you can't get into a dungeon, it's really tough to say this to an Alliance player. Because I know how hard that was. I'm here for you every single day. Whenever you want to do a dungeon. And the next Alliance player. Definitely make sure they're all welcome. They're getting into some dungeons. They finally enjoy the game. Then Mason, thank you so much. My man, I'm streaming every single day from 3 to 11. Usually I have a short stream today because I have main raid. But I'm sitting here every single day. I do viewer raids on the weekends. I have a podcast every Monday with other WoW streamers. And yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm still trying to get certain people in here for the podcast. Gotta make sure I'm gonna do that. That's my goal tonight during the raid. Hitting some people up. Definitely making sure that I'm gonna make some research about people. Otherwise I get more dick pics on Discord. Guys, I already have enough dick pics in my Discord DMs. It's okay if... yeah. If I don't. It's totally fine. I'm okay with that. What key? Gambit. Oh, Gambit. Guys, Gambit is allegedly, we haven't seen it personally. We have... Gambit seems to be bugged out. Last boss seems to be running in circles for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, we do Gambit. We do Gambit. We do Gambit. I want to see it. Okay, give me a minute and I'm gonna answer the question why no more counting. Yeah, many people reported me that he's running in circles. But I want to see it for myself. Let's do the VoD relic at the end. Just to run after the boss, huh? How about that? Howa, that was not a good crack. Then Mason, while you're here, can you answer me a question? How hard was it really for Alliance to find groups and all this stuff? How hard was it really? Like, how was the situation on Alliance side with dungeons and all this stuff? We'd really love to know. Because on a Horde side, what can I say about dungeons? Season 3, less players anyway. It's still a struggle to get into dungeons or like find people. Like, it's just because the player base is lower. But in general, you will be able to get into dungeons, but the dungeons are really toxic. The sheer amount of people will end up people thinking they're only toxic people. There wasn't nowhere near as many groups. Interesting. We can bloodlust this. Because it's fortified. Was already pretty weird. Yeah. Like, I still do think that in season, like now, with cross-faction, it is just like a last straw of Blizzard. Because player numbers declining. Less and less players playing. Even when I queue up a key, I don't have that many people queuing up. It's not that I have, like, again, like in season 1, almost 200 players in a group. In a group finder, in a queue. That's not a thing. Oh, shall we? That's not a thing anymore. I get like a handful of people queuing up. And with now Alliance players playing, I just have, instead of like 5 people queuing up, at least 6 or 7 people queuing up. That's good. Because that is still an increase of like 40%. But yeah. Totally see that that was definitely difficult for Alliance side. There's another streamer that I want to invite for the podcast on Monday. His name's It's Closure. And As soon as he has time, he will come to the podcast. But he told me that he's playing Alliance, and he told me last week that yeah, they're struggling. Alliance side is struggling. They are clearly struggling. Understandable, understandable. I'm happy that the Alliance players especially now find more joy in playing the game. That's always cool to see. And yeah. Can only try my best to do my part on that. Hashtag welcome Alliance. Where is Skull? Holy shit. There's Skull. So why am I not counting anymore the amount of Keystone Masters we're gonna do this season? First of all, it has two significant reasons. The first one is that counting Keystone Masters creates a pressure. Even in Season 2, player numbers declining compared to Season 1, obviously. The issue that I had is that I just barely was having more Keystone Masters, full Keystone Masters achieved in Season 2 for random people than in Season 1. We went 276 full Keystone Masters in Season 1 to 77 in Season 2. That created a little bit of pressure. I remember the last day of last year, where I just streamed, even though I didn't meant to stream on that day, just for the sole purpose of getting a certain number in before the end of the year. It creates pressure, and with a decline in player numbers, you will not be able to grow. Like, Blizzard is not growing while the player base is declining. Like, they can't make more money than last year, for example, if they just have less players. I can't make more Keystone Masters if I have less players to play with. Yeah, that's the second reason. It's just the second reason is I personally am also done with Shadowlands. My mind is already like focused on Dragonflight. I want Dragonflight. I want to have it happening, and yeah, Shadowlands is somewhat done for me. Why am I in combat? I'm not Invis. Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Shadowlands is done. Right? I don't see Season 4 to be a big banger. And I highly assume that, yeah, it's... Yeah, no. It's probably not going to happen. And I will not reach my goal. I have a number in my mind, and that is okay. That's enough. We're currently sitting at a 45 full Keystone Masters. All people getting like 2.5k score. Like, all its count as well. We're sitting at 45. And for 3 months, 45 is a really low number. And let's assume the next season is releasing in end of September. Season 4 coming end of September. Will I reach another like 250 Keystone Masters in the next 3 months? 4 months? No, I will not. Because in the beginning of the season, I was only able to get 45. So now, while everyone is already like taking a break again, I will not get 5 times as much. If I was getting a lot of like Keystone Masters done, it would be in the beginning, but not right now. Like, it's already like mid-season. So that will not happen. But is also taking a break of WoW, at least till Season 4. For me, as I said, the future is unclear. I don't know how my guild perceives Season 4 raiding. I'm not sure about that. So I will see about that. It might be the case that I'm gonna take a break or two steps back from WoW as well with Season 4. That might be the case. But first of all, we have to evolve the stream in that direction. Right? The podcast, for example, is the first step. We're gonna do a weekly podcast. That's the first step in that direction of more variety content. Right? We talked about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Like, that had nothing to do with WoW. Because we talked about WoW on the podcast, but definitely taking some steps back already. Introducing more variety and doing more than just WoW. This should be the Scruffy stream, not a WoW stream. So we're trying to do that at least. And we're slowly microdosing this already. Like every time I start my stream, we start watching some videos to warm up. Instead of like hopping into dungeons immediately and do the same shit over and over and over again. Absolutely, my goal is to at least get my hands on a beta key if I can't get my hands on an alpha key. But streaming Dragonflight is also going to be a thing. Even if you guys say like, oh my god, it's spoilers. I will, if I can, do it. And yeah, Season 4 is something like, of course, I'm gonna go for Keystone Mass and all this stuff. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. But Season 4 is also just like, yeah, virtually time gating. The season 4, in my opinion, is not going to be a banger. I do not like the idea of a Mythic Plus version of a raid. We don't need 5 different difficulties for a raid. I'm sorry. LFR, no. It's even more. It's even more. We have like it's like, yeah. Like, you can probably still do Heroic Sanctum, and then you can do Heroic Faded Sanctum. This even applies to LFR. You can probably then do... You have like 8 different difficulties of a raid. Why? I really hope... Let them test something out. But hopefully it fails. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. So I don't know what's happening in Season 4. For now, we're gonna go our way and do our thing. We're gonna play World of Warcraft because I really do still enjoy it. But I personally don't think I'm gonna enjoy it for another year. Doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. I need Dragonflight. I don't see World of Warcraft being it's a dead end road. And I do think it has to change something. At least for the content that I'm doing. So we will see what's happening in the future, guys. I'm in the danger of dying. I'm in the danger of dying. We all died. Yeah, I took a storming at the end. That's true. I took a storming at the end. 16k. It's true. That's true. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, those are the reasons why I'm not currently counting the Keystone Masters. First of all, it creates pressure that I cannot keep up with the goals that we would set. More Keystone Masters in Season 3 than Season 4. How is that possible? How would that be possible? Guys, please make sure we're gonna do... Please make sure we're gonna do the relic. Really important, relic. Please focus the relic. You need some mana. I do think that the seasonal affix for season 4 sounds actually pretty funny. Like, of course, I'm a little bit hyped about season 4 as well. Like, I want to play season 4 as well. Doing my thing, get some Keystone Masters, for sure. For sure. I don't... Ooh. Oops, sorry. I do not think that season 4 is going to be saving the game right now. I highly doubt. And no, we're gonna save Bloodlust now for the last boss. Okay, really interested to see. Really interested to see what is happening with this boss. Is he running in circles? People say that he will, but let's see it until it gets fixed. Let's see. So guys, be advised on the last boss. He will run in circles like crazy. That's what I'm expecting right now. Hey, this is a once in a lifetime situation that will probably never come back. Embrace it. Let's embrace it. Fucking embrace it. Oh, oops. Gonna be excited. I'm excited. So yeah, guys. Today, tomorrow, short streams, and then we're gonna do on Friday and Saturday our heroic viewer rates. 252 item level for Friday, 2 legendaries, no XP required. And we're gonna do the first 7 bosses and then call it a day and end it up on a high note. On Saturday, we're gonna do 260 item level. We go for Underwind and all the other bosses. This time our goal, of course, is to make sure that we're gonna clear. That's our goal. And really wanna hit that goal. We're gonna do it a little bit better than last week. Also, we have heavy nerfs of the raid, even on heroic. We have some nerfs to the bosses. So that will be definitely a little bit easier. Laws of Dread being nerfed, Rygalon being nerfed. Jailer only Mythic. But we will see. This is what we're gonna do on Saturday. Always 8 PM, guys. Just be here if you want to join. And of course, we're gonna bring some random people. We're gonna bring some alliance players as well. Ooh. That was a big explosion. Sunday short stream, Monday is the podcast again. And on Monday and Tuesday, Monday before the podcast and Tuesday, the whole day, weekly no lever keys. Everyone who needs a weekly key gets a weekly key. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I did not fart. I pooped. I probably need to poop. With the amount of like farts I'm gonna let out today, Jesus. You can always be sure that I need to poop at some point if I fart that much. Jesus! Who's farting the whole time? Yeah. And I'm sending a Discord message right now. Do whatever relic you want. Whoa, Vi, do whatever you want to do, guys. Like, I don't know what to expect on the last boss. You're breaking the chair? Stop. Vi relic, okay. Good thing our healer has full mana. Good job, good job, White and Daddy, good job. Our healer's not doing it, you keep doing it. Dear Hunters, our priest is not doing it. Deal with it. And remember, the last one doesn't need to be triggered, but just be advised, guys. You have to do it. Our priest will not do it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. The boss has a lot of HP for being... the boss has a lot of HP right now for being fucking... fortified. We get another set of everything. Oh wow. We are slower than last week. That's why I'm sometimes saying, hey, Tyrannical fortified don't make it the big difference. So, let's see. Let's fucking see. Come on, boss. Getting ready with the music. Getting ready with the music. Preparing the music already for the boss. Huh? Do it. It's your time. Now. Look, guys, he's running around a lot. Look, he's running around a lot. I am not. Come now. Ah! There you go. Don't kill him. Oh no. He did it. He did it. He did it. Ah, boring. God. I expected way more of that. Oh. Why do my expectations always get ruined? I don't understand. I do not understand. This was suddenly, yeah. Ah. There's Hulax. We talked so much about you yesterday, Hulax. You can't believe it. I don't know if you were here, Hulex, yesterday, but we talked about you the whole stream. Like literally, like 8 hours of stream yesterday we talked about you. No, it was a stream about lags. It was a stream about lags yesterday. And every time I said lags, people said like, who lags? I had long time viewers failing dungeons consistently, claiming they're having lags, and I tell them, hey, then maybe don't do dungeons if you have consistently lags over the period of like 3 hours. No, it's all good now, everything is fixed. Go into next dungeon, lags again. Yeah, we lost someone yesterday. A long-time viewer. Because he was really pissed about me defending him and saying like, hey, oh, you're failing even more mechanics. You probably have still lags. Yeah, we talked a lot about lags yesterday. British Raven was so pissed. Can't believe that. Guys, I got PP really quick. Gotta be right back and we're gonna do a Halls of Atonement, next bugged out key. There's who lags the dogs out. Who lets the dogs out? Who? Halts. Hashtag welcome alliance. Also, when I type this, guys, I look inclusive, and there's something you can search the group for way easier, right? There's at least a keyword that you can look up the thing. You need 36 points for Keystone Hero, not 35. Oh, you freaking liar, man. What a Weasley little liar, dude. How dare you? How freaking dare you? How freaking dare you? You have been reported already? Why, Hulex? Why would you have been reported already? What did you do? Now Wizard. Oh, he was on the alliance. Yeah, how dare you? Dude, you signed a social contract. You have to be inclusive. You have to make friends. Hey, what you talking about? A guy did not help you? That's why you reported him? Freaking Burden of Mortis? Jesus. How dare you? Rovin is here. Guys, weird Wednesday today. I hope you had a great VoD. I don't know why half of my chat is missing. I don't know why half of my chat is missing. But I see other WoW streamers right now, like, everyone is like dipping. I don't know, like probably everyone is watching Asmongold right now because they're all waiting for the verdict. I'm waiting for this season to be over, but... Random 1 to 3. Random 1 to 3. Number 2. Yuri, hey. Rolls in your favor. How dare he? Not helping you in Zeref Mortis, Hulex. How dare he? How fucking dare he? Nope. Nope. God damn. True. Yamios has corrected the question. How did you notice the report? Or is this the typical thing where people are saying, I reported you now? No, the Justice Warriors. Telling people that they reported you. That's always awesome. That's always awesome. No, it seems like it's a bad day for streaming World of Warcraft. Like, I see all the other people, like, having super low view count. Like, even Chachux. He told me, of course, yeah, that's how people recognize a report. Obviously. Obviously. Yeah, people don't report. They don't just report. They want to put it in your face. That's the fun part about reporting, right? For many people, they don't just want to report and do something to make this a better better place. They want to put it in your face. They want to like, oh, I have power over you. I'm gonna report you now. But dude, literally the thing is, if you queue up, you can say like limit to horde. The fuck? That's what I told you guys. The new report system gives people, makes people believe that they're in the right. That's even more difficult now. Like, they all know about like, yeah, in your face, bitch. That's, welcome. Welcome to patch 925. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, if you tagged into a group, you go into a group and see like an alliance, when you say like, sorry, I don't play with alliance, they're gonna report you, Jesus. Hey, I mean, will that be enforced? Probably not. Probably not. Like, I would not be scared if I was you. Like, that's something that will not be enforced. That you didn't do anything bad. Okay, guys, bursting. Bursting. Watch out, bursting. Bursting. Wee you. Bursting. Bursting. Good bursting. Hey, we stopped at 5. That's really good. Stopped at 5. Really, really good. Nice. Good job, guys. So let's see. This dungeon is also allegedly messed up. I say luck. Yeah, of course it was lucky. Of course. No one stopped DPS. I didn't stop DPS. No one stopped DPS. Of course not. This is also an alleged bugged dungeon. That means we have the issue of the third boss slapping. He's slapping hard. You're the master? No, I am the master extender. But guys, when I go into my main raid, and we, in Sanctum for example, we did damage stops, right? Everyone knows about the famous damage stops in Sanctum. And every time we needed to do a damage stop, and we transitioned, we were talking about like, hey, certain people should also stop doing damage. Like our tank, or our healers. In the meantime, our DK tank that tries to do some damage, uses death strikes to heal himself up. Yeah, what are you doing? Like, of course he needs to continue doing damage. Discipline Priest, poor Discipline Priest, what is he doing? Damage stop? They're just some people that can't do a damage stop. If I damage stop as a tank, and I know I'm straw picking right now. I'm not serious with this. Rerolling, good idea. It's like some people, it's just a little bit unfortunate if they need to do damage stop. What does a Discipline Priest, especially in Season 2 for example, what did he do if there was a damage stop? What did he do? Tim, good morning, evening, afternoon. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Of course he has to do something about that. Like, he must continue doing damage. M plus with Alliance unplayable? What do you mean? Why? Why would it be unplayable? In my opinion, it is definitely playable. I've been making sure that I'm gonna bring an Alliance player every single dungeon today. That new symbol of the relic is so weird. That's so weird. Why would it be unplayable, my man? I met a lot of like cozy people today. They leave modern Russians if they don't know the tank routes. Really? I mean, I'm the tank, so I don't know about that, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Roland, let me pull first. That's what I see in 20 keys today, but okay, I don't know. No, like, of course, if you see an issue with tank routes, blah blah, that's probably not. I will not encounter that because I'm the tank. Sure, but look, that was a pull, for example. With the amount of like debuffs I have, I cannot stop pressing trash. No, that is the thing. Like, let's be completely honest. I can't. I die. I must continue. Oh, Poponix, good evening, my man. Let's fucking go. Unite again. Oh, Poponix. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have more players to play with again. Like, I don't think anyone would complain about this patch. You have more players to play with now. End of story. That is wonderful. That is lovely. Only 7k? Yeah, I did stop because I also kited. My my trash is still taking debuff. It's still ticking. Like, that's not changing. But in certain situations, like, I can't. Not because I'm just like damage hungry and just can't stop doing damage. It's about like, I need to stay alive. The only thing that a Guardian Druid can do is press one button, and if you don't press that button, you die. It is actually pretty simple in that perspective. But what can I say? It's going to be a bursting week the whole week. Still, I would also make the argument, guys, I was talking with Dodo in Teams in Discord, and he said to me, sorry for exposing this, Dodo. He was telling me, hey Scruffy, you're doing sometimes polls that only you are the only one left alive at the end. Because you stopped caring. Yes, I did stop caring. And second, in this week especially, in a bursting week, I would still bring up the argument, doing a big poll and almost full wiping is still faster than doing it one by one. Best example, Plaguefall, the slimes in the beginning. It's the best example I can give about rather full wipe than doing it one by one. It is technically still faster. You still save time by doing that. And I think that pull that I just did, where me and the warrior were the only one left at the end, it was still faster to do so. Oh, get a priest to hold Master Speller. Oh, a Poponex is offering me his duty as Master Speller. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Because a Poponex, Meta Slave. I want to be able to interrupt by Bladestorm. True. Maybe I am. Oh, come on. You're like me. Of course you're playing in meta. Like, the only reason why I'm not playing a meta spec right now is because I'm lazy to play multiple characters. I need to remain boomy for my raid, and I would go for Blood DK right now if I was playing an alt, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. I'm lazy. I don't want to do like Trillion Dungeons. Maybe actually Blood DK would be something that I can do, so we can also do like Mythic viewer raids. I see the value in content in that. Wait, Boomy is meta? Boomy is not the meta spec, but it's still a must-have for the raid. Boomy is still must-have for Mythic raiding. So, in that perspective, yes, Boomy is meta. Absolutely. In that perspective, it is 100%. Yeah. Like, I have purpose and I like, I'm not doing damage on Leovim, for example. Innovate? No, everyone is saying all the time saying innovate. Guys, Prototype Pantheon, the purpose of bringing boomies is to kill all the ads, the necrotic ritualists. Bring 2 boomies, they're gonna do all the ads, and other 18 people are gonna blast the boss. So the boss is dying. That was the strategy since the beginning. This is still a strategy. You can also replace this with, in this perspective, you can also replace on Prototype Pantheon with Affliction Warlocks. Guys, no one in the world is playing Affliction Warlocks, but you're still gonna bring them to Prototype Pantheon for that purpose. Leovim. What is on Leovim? What do I do on Leovim? I'm not doing damage. I'm here to blast sometimes on the schematic and assign my cooldowns over there to the schematic, so other people don't need to do it. And mass rooting. Rooting the whole ads that are spawning on Mythic Leovim is still a boomy job. It's still a boomy job. Bring a druid healer? True, but you only bring 3 healers to Leovim. Healers are busy. You only bring 3 healers. It's a 3 healer boss fight. And still takes 10 minutes. That's the crazy thing about like Leovim. Still 10-minute boss fight, and you still have only 3 healers. Anduin, for example. What is my job on Anduin? Of course, a Ventir Boomy is blasting on Anduin. And I'm also solving a purpose. Especially when the other group is going downstairs and I stay up, I blast the ads. I can control the ads to bring the people up on my own. Can do this completely on my own. It is... So, I'm assigned in group 2 on Anduin. And I get the people out of group 1 up first. Right? Like, in Mythic, if you go into the frontal, you're gonna spawn ads. Those ads need to be stunned. And every time an ad is casting through, the person is going up and dies. Or if it's killed, they come up and they're alive. So you need to kill the ads to bring the people back up in a certain time. And me being in group 2 sometimes causes that group 2 is messy because group 1 is not dealing with this correctly. Group 1 doesn't deal with this correctly. But me being in group 2, I can do the ads on my own. Like, I have the easiest, most consistent cleave of everyone else. Also, I bait the explosions in the intermission. I bait them because I can just run around, do Starfall, and do my thing. So I have the easier time to do this. Lords of Dread, questionable. But as soon as we go for Lords of Dread progress, it is questionable if I go Feral anyway. Because you only want to have a handful of ranges. With the nerfs, even less significant. But we will see. We will see. But I might gonna go Feral again for Lords of Dread, just because melee. It's a melee friendly fight. You want to have a certain amount of melees and only a certain amount of healers. Was all okay with third boss? No, the thing with third boss, Mesky, is that it is now scaling with key level, but that one was already nerfed to 66%. Not the other dungeons like Plaguefall and Streets, they have not been nerfed yet. The thing about Halls is it's the only dungeon that's currently nerfed. Since yesterday. Since the new thing from yesterday. How many hours ago? Yeah, like he died in 2021. Halls got nerfed. So, guys, there are certain dungeons currently since 925 messed up. Call it messed up. We don't know if it's a bug. People are assuming it's a bug because there was no information about it in on the PTR. There were no information about the things in the patch notes. Certain abilities are now scaling with key level. For example, on Streets, first boss in Streets, the containment cell health is now scaling with key level. It has now way more health depending on your key level. And the explosion is doing more damage depending on the key level. Every time you break the containment cell, it did 10k damage to the whole group. Now it's doing more damage depending on your key level. On a 19 streets key, the explosion is not doing 10k damage of the containment cell. It is doing 39,000 AoE damage to the whole group. That's a lot of damage. I just saw this bone in half. That's a lot of damage. We don't know if intended or not. So that's why we're calling this messed up. I don't know why I pulled the bat as well, but don't kill the bat, guys. Just don't kill the bat. Never mind, I just mind controlled it. I don't know why I pulled the bat. I don't know what happened. You gotta investigate it further in the future. Hall's third boss. Hall's third boss is you have those blue ads that you can bring into the canister. They are also now scaling with key level. They are pulsating heavy damage. And that damage since yesterday got nerfed by 66%. That's a significant amount. So of course it now looks kinda okayish. It is still maybe intended, unintended. We don't know. We just don't know if really intended or not. But yeah, now we're going to the boss right here, and we probably won't see a big change in the AoE, him pulsating. That might become more relevant in Tyrannical when the fight takes way longer, and we have some spare ads running around while no canister is there. So it's questionable if this is making a significant difference, especially in Fortified. We will see. We will see. But yeah, this is the only one of the dungeons that have been currently nerfed after the changes from yesterday. Let's call it like that. Right now, we don't see any big deal. Any big deal with the thing. Nothing happened. Where can I see all these changes? So we saw this today on Wowhead. There's a post, let me link it to you really quick. I'm gonna look for it. Wowhead was reporting that today. There was no changes to this in the patch notes. No one saw that coming on the PTR. This is something that just suddenly happened yesterday. There you go. Players found that out. Blizzard did not talk about it, besides nerfing this one thing. This ad right here, pulsating damage. That was the only thing that they officially changed. But they did not give us a notice. We didn't saw that in the PTR. It's not included in the patch notes that they're gonna make certain abilities now scale with key level. It came suddenly. People suddenly realized yesterday, especially on NA servers, that this thing happened. They went probably into a streets key. They realized, oh shit, that containment cell having a fucking shit ton of life. They break the containment cell and probably wipe because that thing explodes for like 40,000 damage. And I do think that 40,000 damage to all the people in the group is significant. On just a 19. What does it mean then for a plus 26 or 30 key? Explodes for like 80,000 damage? On Tyrannical maybe? Have fun with that. We don't know. We also don't know if intended or not. That's the thing, we don't know. That's why I'm calling it messy, because I don't want to engage again in a debate between they intended that or not. It sounds logical or not. Yeah, it makes sense that certain abilities scale with key level. But why do they change this without notice just suddenly? And why now? Didn't we test Season 4 dungeons already? Isn't like Blizzard themselves, they're already like in the mindset of Season 4. Why changing now? The thing is, why changing now things in halls, for example, or Plaguefall, or Theater of Pain, if this dungeon is gonna be gone anyway in 3 months, right? Those are the guys. Those are the last 3 months we're gonna play those dungeons. In 3 months in Season 4, let's say 4 months, end of September, we don't see halls anymore. We don't do halls Mythic Plus anymore. That's gone. So why changing now? But I mean, I have the same question about Torghast. Making it irrelevant, no one needs to farm Torghast anymore with Season 3. And now they're finally fixing it. Making it first irrelevant, then fixing it. It's a new cycle of Blizzard tuning stuff. Implementing systems that are bad, letting us play for really long and complain, and then at the end, before it gets removed, they're gonna fix it. That was the cycle of Blizzard. Corruption system, for example. Now they have a new rotation. Implement systems that are shitty, let us complain for a really long time, then making it irrelevant while it's the same content, and then fixing it. And then removing it, right? They have a new step in that cycle now, that they're first gonna make the content irrelevant during the relevant content. That's a new cycle. Blizzard testing something out. Hey, we wanted that. Chronicat, I wish you a wonderful good evening. Mwah. Big kisses. Yeah. So, yeah. That's how it goes. Hello, cutie. Kisses back. Mwah. No. Don't give me kisses back. How's new content? It's old content, but new players. It's fine. It's fine. I'm having a lot of fun playing with Alliance players. Because, for example, yesterday, like the last few days, we went with random people that we didn't know before. We went with random people. What happened? 9 out of 10 people that were random to the stream, that I never met, and they're not viewers that I do dungeons with, they were really annoying people. Really annoying people, right? Really annoying. I have yet not seen a single Alliance player that I'm saying like that is annoying dude. Not yet. Not yet. There will be a first time for everything. But if I would have picked 4 dungeons today, 4 different random Horde players, I would have at least encountered 2 toxic random people. Out of 4. At least. But it's currently 0 out of 4 for Alliance. So that's what I'm really happy about. That's why I personally have a lot of fun with that. Not because there's like much more content now. It's just like I do enjoy the people. I do enjoy. Review system still the same? Yeah, it's still season 3. Everything is the same. Nothing changed besides cross faction. Nothing changed today. Season 4 is coming in like 3 to 4 months. Everything is still the same. Everything looks and smells the same. Like me. And yeah. It's only cross faction. That's the only thing that really changed today. That's really the only thing that changed. Wonderful. Wonderful key. I'm still in tank loot spec. I'm looting this for times. That now sounds a bit weird to me. Chronicat. The thing is, I don't know if I'm right or wrong with this, but it seems to me really logical. My take on that. Blizzard has an issue with declining player base, and we all realize that we have less and less players to play with. The only reason why it comes now with the cross faction and the cross faction thing is just virtually showing us that we have more players to play with. It's the same with cross realm zones. If you go in front of Orgrimmar, for example, and you have like cross realm zones. Karuam with the follow, welcome. Appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Is that it looks virtually fuller. You like with cross realm zones, you feel like there are more players playing, even though they're not. But it looks like it. And now with cross faction, we have more players to play with, even though we don't have more players to play with. What's the Warrior? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, man, really appreciate that. I don't know what's happening today with streaming World of Warcraft. It's 9.25 release. But suddenly I see a lot of WoW streamers right now and their view counts are tanking. Like, I'm missing half of my chat. Chachuk's missing half of his chat. I see other streamers, like, something is weird today. Something is kind of weird. Something is kind of weird. I don't know what's happening. It's 9 to 5 release, but no one is watching WoW. Probably everyone watching Asmon, huh? At Reflex, no. At Dodo, real, no. At, who am I missing today? Babas? At, who could I check? Who are we missing today? SkyV2? I don't know. Guys, I have main raid today, and I'm gonna be raiding. You can watch the raid on Barker stream. What I want you to do is please go over to Tiniest Bone stream and please ask him if you could join the podcast on Monday. Yeah, hardly I need to poop. I told you, if I'm farting a lot, I need to poop. Guys, please go over to Tiniest Bone stream and ask him about the podcast on Monday because he's still ghosting me. Guys, please follow my Instagram, my Twitter, especially subscribe to my YouTube. Join my Discord for some funny memes. I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Of your honesty. I have to shake a shit. Guys, you know, if I start farting a lot on stream, you know I have to take a shit. Guys, please go ahead to Tiniest Bone and ask him about the podcast. Please do me a favor, ask him. Be nice. He's a really cozy dude. I see you guys tomorrow and have fun with 925. And I see you guys tomorrow. If you guys want to watch the raid, Vaka stream. And I see you guys tomorrow for another short stream. And then on Friday, viewer raid. Bye guys, have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow.